Good morning and welcome to another video. We have an early morning because actually we're gonna go get some content. We have this this parking garage spot that we're going to. Maddie's actually having a launch very soon. I'm actually having lunch too, but I'm gonna get to those details in a second. But Maddie's launch is first. I think hers is literally on Monday, so we're just getting some last second shots. Super cool launch. I'm gonna show you all the details and kind of give you like the behind the scenes of everything, but super cool launch going on here. And then we're gonna hit up the gym. It's nice and early. It is 6:30 in the morning. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, if you pay attention to the details, but we actually go to two different gyms currently. We have memberships to both. One is like our typical gym that's a bit closer. We really like it because they're cool with us filming and everything. Shout out Fitness 1440 in Gilbert. But then also at the same time, we go to this bodybuilding gym that's kind of further away in Mesa, but it's super cool. The vibe is awesome. There's literally like pros that go there. The owners are friends with a bunch of other pros like Chiron from San Diego, all that good stuff. So it is called The Gym, which is also a big gym in San Diego. They have one here in Mesa. So I think we're gonna go to that one today, get that bodybuilding vibe. I'm gonna hit some shoulders and some chest and talk about kind of some of my new goals I got going on right now. All right, so real quick, this is kind of funny. So, you know Beam, right? They came out with this new sour blue slushy recovery amino, which is my favorite new one, by the way. But it looks very similar to the pre-workout, which is the sour blue gummy pre-workout. So yesterday, I grabbed this thinking it's the pre-workout. I put it in just a little bit of water. So for reference, typically I put this in like a giant glass of water and I dilute it quite a bit. And I started drinking, I'm like, this does not taste right. In fact, it tastes kind of bad because there's like such a little amount of water. I had no idea what was going on. We actually left the house and then I was like, yo, Maddie, you gotta try this. Something's wrong with this pre-workout. And she sipped it. She's like, that's not pre-workout. So made the run back. But if you do grab these, be careful to not get them confused like I did. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Looking good. Okay, this is the location for Maddie's little shoot. Perfect timing too, because the sun is rising. Beautiful. So this is Maddie's company new launch coming out. When is it? Monday?
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Check that out. Savage, not average. Perform. Strong daily. And then we got a pretty cool location as well.
We just finished. The sun's it's like all the way up now, but
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we also have a pink one.
And then this is the white crew neck, so I'm calling it this the Luxe crew neck. We launched the Knox crew neck last time. That was the black on black, so this is the white on white. You can see that. It looks sick. Everyone bought these last time on the black on black, so I think the white on white will do really well too. It's perfect for springtime coming up. Yeah, pretty excited. All right, what's up, you guys? So I wanted to take you through kind of my new shoulder routine I'm working on right now. The reason being is I've shifted my goals quite a bit. As you know, right now I'm on a maintenance phase, and I'm using this time to kind of like step back from pushing the main muscle groups I've been pushing so hard for a long time. For instance, like I've been complaining about my chest being my weakness, my back, things like that, and I've been hammering those for 7-8 months now of this entire off season. So now I'm kind of stepping back, I'm dropping the volume a little bit, maintenance phase on everything, and I figured this is a good chance for me to kind of focus on those areas that I maybe have been neglecting the past 8 months. So basically my anterior delts suck. It's been like that for a while. It's funny because my shoulders are kind of like generally one of my stronger points, but I've noticed I do so much for my side delt, which is awesome. But doing that for 8 months and not really focusing on my anterior delts as much, I've noticed that they're kind of small, especially compared to Nate. When he came out, I was like, bruh, I'm like, my anterior delts are like a third of the size of yours. So we're gonna fix that. Also, I'm kind of focused a little bit more on my legs, specifically like my calves. I've been focused on my calves actually quite a bit the last few months, but I wanna, like, they're actually growing and looking better, so I wanna just keep going with it. And there's just like a few other little areas that I wanna focus on, like my abs and things like that. So that's what I'm focused on now for the next, I don't know, month or two minimum. And then maybe up to 3 months, something like that. And then we'll probably go back to hammering the chest and the lats and everything like that. So I want to take you through two of the main movements I've been doing for my anterior delts. Also, I don't know why they're so small. I think I just blame bench press again. Like when you think about it, bench press, it focuses on your chest, your anterior delts, and your triceps. Those are literally three of my smallest muscle groups. despite being pretty good at bench press. I mean, I can bench press 375 pounds. I can bench press 315 for 8 reps, but yet those areas are so small, and I think it's just because I have focused so much on strength in the past, not enough on hypertrophy in those muscle groups. So yeah, we just gotta start focusing on it from a different angle rather than strength, focusing on hypertrophy. As you can see, I'm actually going pretty light on this, but this is my first movement that I've been loving. I also have Maddie doing it too, because I think it's really important for bikini girls to focus on their delts, so we're both doing this one. It is a cable press essentially, but we're doing it a little bit different. So rather than just like a traditional press, we're actually specifically coming out really wide, and so it's using a little bit less triceps that way, and it's more focused on like the adduction, so coming out from wide and then adducting into the middle line, the medial line of the body, and it should look like this. And so right here I feel a huge stretch in the anterior delt. And then that's a full contraction right there at the top. So it's almost like a overhead fly press variation. And it doesn't take much weight, but you'll start to feel it pretty good. Oh yeah, pure anterior delt right there. Definitely feel it. It takes away the triceps and the lateral delts quite a bit. I think a lot of people, when they're trying to grow their lateral delts, they make the mistake of doing too much anterior delt. So I've overcorrected. I've done a lot of lateral delt and not enough anterior delt. But this is movement number 1. I'll show you movement number 2 here in a second. All right, so number 2 is actually at the exact same station. By the way, you can do both of these standing as well, but I just like the sitting one at this gym. So anyway, we're doing a cable front raise. I really like the cables because it's constant tension in a way that dumbbells aren't quite. And also, you can set it out a little bit wider. So again, we're focusing on starting outside and then coming inside right here. I actually bend forward a little bit too, so I get extra stretch at the bottom. And then I get a little bit more range of motion at the top too. I basically go thumbs up. Start off pretty light, but it gets pretty hard pretty quick. Yeah, there it is. Come on. Nope. Yeah, that's a good set right there. Hardest worker in the room right there. Getting a little shoulder pump. Hey, show them how much of your 3D you drank. I don't think that works.
Okay, it's about half.
Half, yeah.
But I already have caffeine brain, so it doesn't matter.
Oh. Ugh.
Like, so hot. Yeah. Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
I was thinking about when we moved here last February.
That's not gonna say.
Because we moved here, you're making them nauseous.
Sorry, guys.
When we moved here last February, it was like the end of February. And remember when we'd go on our walks in the morning, we'd wear hoodies and sweatpants, and it was like pretty cold in the morning.
We might just have to go on some more vacations or something like that. I don't know. How would you rate our last vacation? Our cruise that we got back from like 4 days ago or something?
10 out of 10 would do right now again.
Yeah, actually. Plan is now get home and get to work. We got home from our cruise like 4 days ago and just went straight back to it. But I think the thing right now that's, at least on my end of things, the big stress, like, I mean, I love the clients, love the athletes, love coaching, all that good stuff. It's just that I kind of mentioned this on my podcast episode that's coming out in a couple of days, but there's just so much more to running a business than doing what the actual business is. So I think people, they might think like, oh, you're just coaching people, like that's awesome, that's so much fun. I'm like, yes, that's my passion, but that is not all of what I do. I have to do all this other stupid stuff. And if you're not growing, then you're shrinking. So if the business isn't growing, isn't getting better, then we're going backwards. And it's just constantly trying to do all that stuff. That's a lot.
It is literally so true what people say, like, don't quit your 9 to 5 to think you'll be working less hours.
No.
You work more hours as an entrepreneur. You might just some days be a little bit happier, but most days be a little bit more stressed.
Yeah, like, I mean, we're not necessarily like complaining, you know what I mean? Like, we're really grateful, and we wouldn't have it any other way. But that being said, there is no easy way out to this life.
It's
like,
not just like an escape.
You're just picking your hard, and we do choose this hard, but it's still hard.
That's what makes it enjoyable or like freeing, is we chose this hard.
Mm-hmm.
We love it, but it doesn't make it not hard.
Yeah. And on that note, we have to go do things that normal people don't have to do, which is make big decisions and make designs and create content. And there is literally no rule book, or this is how you do this, or this is what looks good. There is none of that. We have to just decide and hope for the best. And that's a lot harder than people realize, I think. But anyway, that's what we're going to do.
So much of entrepreneurship is thinking.
Yeah, literally, like, sometimes for work I have to sit and think and make decisions, and they're decisions that are really hard to make. If
you've ever experienced brain fog, I've had brain fog, I think, for like a month straight now.
When's the last time I didn't have brain fog? Oh, and then you have a design and it takes 3 months to make, and then you find out that you can't do it, and then you just want to freaking punch a baby in the face.
Okay, let's go home.
You jealous, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it is the next day. Currently 6:30 in the morning. Bae decided to work in my office today, which, what a pleasant surprise that is. She never works in here. She's always in her office. But we're getting some work done today. I'm actually editing up and finalizing the podcast episode, the new podcast episode, which is all about my advice to people who are starting prep right now. And the reason I made that video specifically is because I have quite a bit of athletes starting their prep for the Summer Shredding Classic in June. So I thought that was kind of relevant. And I think even if you're not on Team Tua, I think there's a lot of value in this podcast episode. So I'm excited for you guys to get to listen to it. And do remember that it is available everywhere. I personally listen to Apple Podcasts, but it's on Spotify, it's on everywhere else. And make sure to give it a 5-star review. But that should be up. Well, that will be up by the time you watch this video. Also, of course, got the secret sauce right here. My morning cream of wheat. Guys, you gotta try cream of wheat. You really do. I'm still rocking the peanut butter, honey, and banana in the cream wheat. That is 1 serving of cream wheat every single day. But yeah, that's what's going on today. Time to get to work. And lastly, it just actually occurred to me that Maddie and I officially moved to Arizona about 1 year ago. 1 year ago as of, I think, like
next week.
A week. I think it was last week.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been 1 year now. And it's just been a crazy ride. I think I might actually make a video next week about it. How, like, everything that's happened in the past year. It's been literally insane.
We're just such different people.
Like just so much has changed in good ways, and it's been insane. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to support it by giving it a like, and we'll see you in that next one. Peace out. Say peace out, Daisy. Okay, peace out.